Alright, so in this first video I'm going to showcase some of my iPods in my collection. The first one here, of course, is the U2 iPod. Now this is based off the 4th generation iPod monochrome, and I got this off from eBay for $35 US plus shipping. It's actually in good condition according to the seller. It was as is and parts only. So at the time, when the iPod was showing the Apple logo, and then it would show the folder icon and exclamation mark, so the hard drive has failed or it was failing, but it wouldn't boot up to the standard iPod screen. And it also had a piece of tape, residue tape in the back here. The iPod itself is original. I checked the serial number on the back plate. It matches that on what it shows on iTunes. Signatures of all the U2 band members. I thought by having this in my collection it'd be quite good to show off. What I've done with the back plate, of course, is I sort of cleaned it up with Autosol and Mother's Polish just to remove a bit of residue. And then the front, still have a bit of scratches there, just cleaned it up a bit with Mother's Polish. When I got the iPod, the click wheel, the forward button was sticking a bit, so it wasn't clicking a lot. So in this case, the menu, rewind and play buttons were clicking just fine, but the forward button was it. Even just now after when I fixed it, still needs a little bit, but it works. The click wheel wasn't clicking as well. Now I fixed it. When I opened it up, the iPod had a swollen battery, and I replaced the hard drive with a iFlash ATA and put it in a Samsung 128GB SD card. So right now the iPod has been flash modded. Let's just turn this on, and yes, you can see the iPod monochrome with the blue backlit screen. The clicker sound is working. And let's just go to settings. Okay, so I'm putting this 20 songs here, but it's got a capacity of 119 gigabytes. Available as 118 gigabytes with the latest firmware. It's got a serial number here, VS2X rather. It's matching up just fine. Yeah, so it hasn't been modded in terms of a front and back plate. I know that when you buy a U2 iPod, and these are quite rare, they are a little bit hard to come by, and in this case, of course, this looks very original. And for what I've got, just for the iPod, no box or anything like that, I thought, yeah, $35 for this on eBay as well. As you can see, it will work with the iPod remote accessory for the 3rd and 4th generation iPods. Just this one here. Let's just plug that in. I plan on using this as one of my daily driver iPods. Just gonna plug that in. Okay, so that's plugged in. As you can see. Okay, let's put some music on for this video. Let's just put in something that's appropriate for this iPod. And that's from U2. Screen is still fairly bright, audio is good. Actually, when I was disassembling this, I sort of broke off the connection of the headphone jack and hold switch ribbon onto the logic board. Fortunately, I have some spare parts from another 4th generation iPod that I haven't built up yet, but sounds good, and everything is all sorted out. And that's it for now for this video. Thanks very much. I'm gonna make more on all the other iPods I have, including the 3rd generation that I just recently have. This one here. This is I would say, thick 3rd generation iPod, 40 gig. I'll get this sorted out. Battery's not working on this, but the hard drive is working just fine. I love these particular iPods because I have a sentimental value with this. This is actually the first iPods I've had, roughly 20 years ago. But it's good to have, especially with this YouTube version. Thanks so much, and don't forget to like and subscribe.